Well, hello, Facebook. This is Retta. I decided to let you in on some of the decks I keep on my table right now. These are the decks that I've been reaching for, and to go a little reveal with them. So this deck, which is the Tarot of the Bastard by 7 Star. This deck is usually the deck because this one is waterproof. I have this deck waterproof. This is the deck that I usually keep in my purse. So this is basically the Rider-Waite Smith, but you know, the older versions, like a mix-up of different cards from different old decks. So I'm hoping that you can see them. So this is the deck that I keep in my purse, and then with 7 Star you could pick the back. So that's the back for that. All right, now this is the deck, my antiquarian deck. This is my favorite deck for ancestral readings. I love this deck for ancestral readings, to communicate with people that have passed on or spirit work. I use this deck a lot. And I think it's because it's made up of old pictures. And it's like the other side really, really loves this deck. And I get excellent readings. I can use this for a regular card reading, but I really enjoy using this to talk to, you know, beyond the veil. So this is the Antiquarian deck by Mary Bento, I believe her name is. This is the large one. I had another one, but Spirit wanted me to, like this version, to give to a friend. So she just came out with a new one with a book. So I got the book and got the new deck. Unfortunately, it's almost the same. There's one card that's changed, which is the Lover's card. But for some reason, I can't read with this small one. I think it's because all my energy and everything is, and I've had this one for a couple of years. So this one is just accurate reading. I really haven't used the small one. Let's see what else we have here. So I'm starting to, this is the Ghost Tarot, I believe. And I haven't used this one much, but I really enjoy the cards. So I have this deck on my table for some readings. I like the dark imagery, especially for winter time. Of course, I've been obsessed with the new Palladini deck. This has been my go-to deck for the last 2 to 3 months. And it's not even a deck that I would normally purchase. First of all, I don't like the color white. To me, I was a nurse for a long time. I'm still a nurse, but white to me means death, sickness, ill. So I don't usually go for decks that are white. Like, you know, the borders are white and the backs, it's like a lot of white is showing. But this deck, from the moment I picked it up, it just reads so smoothly, so easily. There's no distractions. It's not busy. I think lately I just don't like the busy work. I used to like a lot of busy decks, but lately I seem to pull this deck all the time, and I just love it. And this is the new Palladini deck. And I've been recently just added this to my collection. Not to my collection, but to my desk. My tarot desk, which is the Anna K Tarot. Which is like a Rider, it's, you know, Rider-Waite inspired deck. I just love the facial expressions. Oh, I love this one. This is the Ten of Swords. You know, he's supposed to be dead, but he got back up to, you know, he lived another day to fight another battle. I like that. So this is the Anna K. I'm hoping that you can see some of the work. It is just gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I really do like the back. Very reversible. Mostly all of these are reversible. I'm hoping I'm saying this right. I love this deck. This is, I think it's the Chamant deck, something like that. But the watercolors, this is like a dark imagery deck. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh. And it's small. Look at that picture. This is the Ten of Swords. Oh, I love it. That just, hopefully you can see that. Look at how beautiful that card is. So, I'm just going through a few. Look at that. So, I think this is the Chamant. I hope I'm not butchering the name. I love this deck. Also, this deck, this was a recommendation of one of my Facebook friends a while ago, and I got this. It's called the Wizard of Odd, and I love this deck. This deck is, I guess, incense smoke. So this is all like incense smoke, and he took pictures of incense smoke, and it really like enhances your reading. It's just so, look at that. That is, what is this, upside down? Lots of these cards are. This was the Queen of Swords. Look at her. She's like on a throne. So, whoops, here we go. So this, look at that. You see the incense on there. And the cups. It's just a beautiful, beautiful deck. And it's called, and it's really good for intuitive reading. It's kind of like the ink blot, but with smoke. You know, I'm sorry, the light keeps shining in, and I don't even have the light on in this room. But this deck, and there's the back of it, the Wizard of Odd. I love that deck. Okay, and this is, it's funny, just recently I've been pulling, I usually have an Oracle deck. I have my favorite one that I did on a couple of videos ago. That's like my absolute favorite Oracle deck. But I seem to be wanting to pull this one. I think this is the Wisdom of the Oracle, or, oh God. I'll put the names of the decks below. I know it's Wisdom. I think it's Wisdom of the Oracle or something like that. But because it's winter time, it's just like, sometimes I just need some cheering up. Or even my client needs like some cheering up. And these are just like beautiful images. And they really, really speak home, round and round. They really, really loyal heart. So this is the Oracle deck. And then I have one by Etany, which is the Awakening. This has been on my, and this one's beautiful too. This one reads very well. So I've been pulling these ones a lot. So this is Rescue, Cleanse, whoops, the Labyrinth, Family, Dream, Boundaries. So I've been pulling this one a lot, and there's the back. It's very beautiful. So that's what's been on my tarot table, and these are the decks that I've been working with for myself and for clients and for YouTube. So these are the decks I'm pulling. I have loads and loads of decks, and I try to switch them out, usually seasonally. But these are the ones that have been calling me. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you want to see more videos. And don't forget to subscribe. You guys have a happy holidays. Goodbye.